Getting stretched out for a second helps her hurt me. And yeah, now I'm out of breath. Whew. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Ashley. I don't remember if I said hey, Ashley. I have the screen turned off to this just for my safety. Guys, I have to keep it like that. So, luckily on the phone call I was on, they wanted to talk more than I did. And it gave my voice a chance to rest because I was getting raspy a while ago, guys. Right, if you've ever seen Awareness, this is how they're set up. They just have more people in theirs. I've seen several lives set up this way. Like I said, they just have more people. So, oh, you're fine, Bubbles. Well, I had to leave earlier, too. I had a phone call just a few minutes ago. No, couldn't be more wrong on that Mystical Mayhem. I should have turned that fan this way now. But guys, we are still $126 short from keeping a room. If anybody can help us out, guys, it would be appreciated. Um, I do know that I have been on a lot today, and it sucks all the way around. It really does. Um, it would have been nice just to get on the day and be able to talk and everything, but like we did last night, we had a good time last night and Wednesday night. That's life sometimes, I guess, you know. But if anybody can help us with anything, guys, it would be appreciated. We're a lot closer than we was when we started. It would be absolutely amazing to be able to lay our heads down the night and not have the stress of the room on us. Just the stress of food. So here's the way I look at the difference of stressing about the room and stressing about food. Um, the room is a number that's like I can't negotiate the room number with them. It's going to be $340. That's what it is. That's what I have to pay. You know, there's no leeway there. If for food, if I come around and I only got 10, 15, $20, I know we can go to the store and get something very cheap. You know, noodles, a frozen pizza, something to feed us. You know, so that's kind of where I put the room ahead of that. You know, I know a lot of people have asked me about, well, what do you want to do about food? Well, food, you know, food will come around. You can get food a whole lot cheaper than you can the room. So that's that situation. Excuse me, guys. My voice got a little bit of a break, but it didn't get much of one. I'm still kind of raspy. Can't read the story, but Google just put out a story about a food recall for potential contamination risk, but I don't know what it is. I'm on here. I can't open up the live. I lay down, my blood pressure started feeling kind of wacky. If anybody can help me out with anything at all tonight, guys, I'd appreciate you. Anything would help. Got over in his bed and got warm. As if anybody can help at all. Anything at all, guys. Gotcha. I was thinking he was usually on the road by now. What we had was pretty good, Detroit. We didn't have much, but what we had was good. Hey, Shelby. We had some waffles and some sausage. That's kind of what we had here tonight. It's the only thing we had, so we just made it work. Yeah, just wasn't much of it. So that was the last of the food we have. So we just got problems just piling up on us this weekend. So that was good. I'm not complaining. I just wished it would have been. That was the only meal of the day, and we was saving it for supper. We was basically saving that meal till we couldn't wait any longer, and that's kind of what we did. So we're not for sure what tomorrow's going to bring. So it's only thing I know for certain is if we don't get the rest of the help we need with the room, we will be packing our stuff up and living in the car. And then once we're in the car, it's going to be a nightmare. It is getting back on our feet good has been the hardest thing I've ever had to go through in my life. Thank you, Detroit. I absolutely need a miracle right now, to be honest with you. So it's I don't know. At this point, the only thing I can do is just pray, give it to the Lord, and hope He provides a way. what scares me the most is the big chain of events. The being back in the car, then I don't have anywhere for her to go while I'm working, and we can't stay in that car very long. Her health isn't going. It just isn't going to hold up in the car. She's going through so many problems while we're in a room. So if anybody can help with anything, guys. I don't expect it. I hope someone hears my story and can help me out. We're 126 short. Um, but we are anything helps. We're 126 short. Not a solid answer. We got some maybes and might. She had it 69 degrees in here. It's like Arizona. It probably did, soccer mom. In that case, you try to turn like an E into a three or an A into an at symbol, and it might allow the what you're trying to say come through. So, but if anybody can help with anything, no, it can't. That's already been spent. It's been spent going towards some medical expenses and some meds and stuff. So that's why I'm asking for the help. If it could, I wouldn't be over here at 9:30 on a Sunday asking for help. I would have done put everything with it and wouldn't be sitting here stressed. My breathing probably sucks right now. There are a lot of Susie Q's out there. Never really realized that until I started doing TikTok live. Guys, anybody can help me out with anything at all going towards this room, guys. I cannot stress to you how much it would mean to us to keep this room. You know, Lisa, that was sweet of you to say that, but it would never happen. There's so many trolls in here right now watching me. It's beyond stressful right now because it's like I don't know what's going to happen, and it's going to turn into more and more and more stress because we don't keep the room. We're back in the car. Her health isn't going to hold up, and then I'm sitting there with the situation of I'll end up losing my job because she can't go to work with me. So it's just like this is going to be catastrophic and on this end. Unbelievable. That might have been the worst one I've ever seen in my life. I'm not for sure, Shelby, where they even got I have a gambling addiction from. I don't live near a casino because I mentioned that we used to go to casinos back in the day. Every once in a while that they decided I got a gambling addiction. You know, they have no limits, Shelby. They have no limits. About the gambling addiction, she says she has one and she doesn't think it's that funny, and it's not. We used to go to Tunica about once a year with her friend, and then we would go over to Crothersville a couple of times a year with him, and that's it. We'd carry, back when we could afford it, we'd carry Tunica. We'd carry more money than we would at Crothersville, but most of the time, I'm sitting down somewhere with a good cigar, enjoying myself. You know, that's years ago. We haven't done that since we haven't been to Tunica since I was at Rough Country. What 2022? And it, I don't know when it was. It was around Christmas one year before when we still had the house because we bought that new Christmas tree at the auction that night. And then me and you went on down to the road to the casino, and that was just because we was in Crothersville that time. We went over there for the auction, got a few things. I was like, well, let's just run down here and spend $40 at the casino. And we still had the house, so that was at least 3 years ago. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that, Paulette. But oh, they're wrong. That one's definitely the worst one. Thank God Kit's not on here. They trying to rage bait me, guys. Yeah, they got blocked. It's a troll account anyway, and I have a feeling it's right back in here. Sure would be appreciated if you did, Lisa. Because anything that gets us closer to keeping the room is great. Lisa, can I ask, do they have to send the 10 for you to send the 20? Because the 20 would help us out a whole lot. Lisa, you're being called out for being awareness. Yeah, I can't go look at her page, but that's about the way it goes. Every time someone offers help like that, you know. Yeah, thank you, G Mama. They think it's funny to mess with someone in this situation. They really do. They think it's hilarious, and it's pathetic of them. I sit here in my mind and I try to go. I hope these people never go through some of this stuff that we've been through, but it's like, dear Lord, some of y'all need to go through it to learn, to be humbled, to be taught that you don't treat people like this that's going through a hard time. I hope you don't have to deal with it. I really do. But at this point, some of you people who's been in here and been trolling and been so mean and everything, it'll come back on you one day. It will. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Shelby. You're right on that, Belinda. I sure do need one right now. It's been a long day. I'm short 126. You're fine, Shelby. You can ask as many times as you want. I mean, kind of gives away the whole story about when, if it's your first time here, how do you know to ask me how much money I need? I need 126 for the room, guys. If anybody can help me with anything of that, I'd appreciate you. It would. You'd be saving me this week. You really would be. If anybody can help with anything at all. Okay, well, I will apologize for that one. I'm sorry about that. Or you're more than welcome to stay here if you want to. I apologize for misunderstanding everything when you came in. I didn't see when you came in. So, but apologize for that. You're more than welcome to stay. Everybody's welcome to stay except for Matilda. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. Lord, I do that. And of course, the rude people, they got to go too. We don't deal with that. Here comes another one right here. Watch. Unless y'all blocked it already. Thank you for the roses, Belinda. Hey, REM. Anybody help me with anything at all going towards this room, guys? I'm still 126 away from getting it. Um, Probably not, Rim. Probably not. It's just fun to try. There's a Matilda account in here, guys. I went to hit it and it jumped on me. This one just come in. Some Matilda hates or like I don't know something with a C. I didn't get to see the full name. I went to click on it and it jumped and I missed it. Okay, maybe you got it then. Guys, I think it's about time just to accept fate. There it was. That's the one that just came in a second ago. Yeah, you be safe on the drive. Hey, Tommy. It's as far as being well as it can possibly be. Hope you understood that. I said they kind of messed up. It's not. It's not very good. It's not. It's not well at all. I'm just processing in my mind everything that's going on right now and the chain of events that is about to lead up. Hey, Kelly, how are you doing? Well, Kelly, it looks like we're going to lose the room this week. We're $126 short on it, and I've been on for quite some time, several times throughout the night and afternoon, and it seems we have hit a wall and can't get past getting this last piece of it. I'm very grateful for the blessings that I have had. Not anybody that helps like we need the help. Back to the city that we're in now, we don't have anybody around us. We moved off, had to, and we don't have a system around us here to help. So anybody can help with anything, guys. I tell you, it's a time like this that make you feel like a complete failure. Green Wave, I just don't know how much more I have in me right now. It's is what it is. That's about all I can say about it. Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you for the prayers. They will not, Carrie. Thank you, Jelly Bean. I understand that completely, Frosted Cupcakes. I do. It just, God bless, this sucks because this is going to crumble everything. You know, like so far, the next place here that's got that has a room is the Holiday Inn, and they're running around a little bit over $200 um, a night. Belinda, it does not because I don't do a direct deposit to it, so it doesn't give me the option to borrow anything to it because I don't have a direct deposit set up to it. So I sure don't have a limit on mine. I wished I did. Good Lord, I wished I did. That would save my ass right now. I don't even see the place on mine where I can where it even says borrow. Y'all hang on a minute. Shelby, we watched the door. I'm gonna go check what Blenda's telling me to do. And see, click the total, then scroll into borrow. So I have to consistently for 3 months spend $500 on my card. Uh, then I have to keep my card in a positive balance. Keep money on it. It can't reach zero. So yeah, I'm 2 months in a row with keeping it over 500. So uh, one more month and it'll put me eligible to unlock it. Then it starts at 25 and it works itself up. You borrow it, pay it back. Borrow. I've done that on another account. My old account that I had before Word got it shut down. I had the full $500 limit on that, and always paid it back. I mean, it always got pushed up. Hey, Deborah, it took me a minute to find the option. I had to click on to uh, the total, and then I had to find where I could speak with the electronic um, person on there, and then I typed in, "Can I borrow money on my card?" And then that's when it gave me the option. So, but yeah, never heard of Zip. I'll definitely be looking into that one. It's an app. Sure, it is. Everything's an app. I don't know why I even asked that. Okay. Guys, at this point, I don't know if we're doing any good. I can't do a title loan because right now, I mean, I do a title loan, and then how do I pay the title loan? I lose my car because they ain't gonna mess around with you too long before they come and repo your stuff. The Dave app sucks. I used to use the Dave app. I used that daggum app for 6 months, and um, never got it up above $30 that I could borrow. That was my experience from it. Checkup technically supposed to be 11. Sometimes they've been giving me more time, but they've been kind of cracking down on that. So, kitty cat, I will tag you in it. Kitty cat 1950, I tagged you in it. Yeah, I've used the Dave app, and it just like I said, 6 months into uh, 6 months into it, and I was still only at $30 that I could pay, and I was getting direct deposits, paying it off on time. It went from 20 to 25, finally got up to 30, and I was just thinking, this isn't worth paying the extra $5 or $10. It isn't worth paying the extra $5 or $10 for the Dave app. And that's my opinion on it. Other people might have had different experiences with it, but I didn't. So, yes, Pan, that would be for the whole week. That's how I have to pay here, is by the week. I'm 126 short. I have most of it. I just don't have that last part of it. bed, just relaxing. Well, 11 in the morning. Boomer, I agree with you, but they know if we left that somebody would be here just that quick because it's one of the cheaper places. So, but yeah, Shelby, I tell you, I'm not gonna sleep. I'll lay here all night long awake. I think I'm gonna give it one last shot here, guys. If anybody's willing to help with anything, we'll keep the name anonymous until I know whether they want to be uh, mentioned. But I do want to thank you for that. It definitely gets us so much closer. Uh, if y'all give me 1 second, Shelby, if you'll watch the door, I'm gonna go do the math and let everybody know exactly how much shorter we are. Kitty cat. Um, yeah, it does say McCord on it. They say, "Hey, it's me, McCord." Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. I'm fixing to go tally everything up and give everybody the new update on how much we're still short on. Thank you so much, Kitty Cat. I appreciate that. Shelby, if you'll watch the door, I'll be right back. There was $10 cent that I didn't know about. Actually, there was $12 cent. Thank you all for adding that up for me. But there was $12 there that I didn't know came through. So y'all do the math for me here. Make sure I'm right on here, guys. Thank you again, Kitty Cat. I appreciate that. Well, sorry about that, Kitty Cat. So, yeah, Kitty Cat DM me the name and everything, and I'll make sure you get unblocked. Let me go double check. I'm coming up with 84 too. Let me double check the numbers. We have 256. The room is 340. That should be $84, right? Because there was $12 there that I didn't know came through. I didn't get a notification that it was there until I went and checked the 30 there. So $84 is what we're short of right now. Okay. Hey, Kit. Um, that wasn't too long ago when that happened. Maybe it was. There's one person. I'm looking back on something right now, guys. There's that one. There's that one. You want to scratch my head, baby? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. There's the Millie that came in after that. There's a bunch of rude ones. Okay, there it is. So I'm able to go back in this chat actually, and I don't have to go into the DMs and unblock the Lisa Sweet account. So that's unlocked, unmuted. So yeah, I went back and I was talking out loud, guys. Um, so I will apologize on behalf of that mess up. I own that. It's my room. I apologize for it. So we all make mistakes. So, but we do appreciate the help. So, to the top, to the top. She gives the best head scratch he's ever got. We were $84 short at this point, guys. Anybody can help with anything going towards that 84. You guys have been amazing and knocked it down that low. I don't know where we're scratching at. And you guys have been absolutely amazing. So, if anybody else can help with anything going towards the $84, guys. Um, G Mama, I'll tell you what we'll do. I will go look at the page after the live. But as for right now, Uh, as for right now, it's going to stand where it's at. So, um, I don't. I'm trying to figure out how to word everything correctly because I don't want anybody mad. I do have I have several friends on here that follow awareness. My biggest thing about people who follow awareness is I don't want them going in there and talking bad about me. That's the ones I don't keep around. So it's her page to share who she wants to share. Excuse me, that burp came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Um, and listen, G Mama, don't get mad over it. It's just, hey, you went, you spoke up, you was looking out, but like I said, overall, it's my decision on who I keep here and who I don't keep here. Right? She did just help us out. She did kind of exactly what she said. She actually did better than what she said she was going to do in the other one. You know, I appreciate you looking out for us. I really do. So, and exactly, Shelby, that's how it is with everybody. You know, look, if I pop up and somebody's awareness talking trash about us, they're gone. If someone sends me a message saying that, they're gone. If they watch awareness, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I have no right to sit here and tell anybody who they can and cannot watch on their own personal pages. I only have the right to not be friends with somebody if they're going into an awareness page and commenting and talking bad about me and Angela. And that's when I reserve the right to go, I don't want to be friends with this person anymore. And you know, and Key Cat, I'm not accusing you of saying anything about it. I'm just explaining, it's like it's really getting blown out of proportion. At the end of the day, I appreciate her looking out. She spoke spoke up on something she thought was right. It turns out that it wasn't right. You know, it's um, went and unblocked your other account, and as far as right now, there's no issue on my end. You know, I appreciate everybody in this situation, but it's like I don't own the right to tell anybody that you can't go and watch somebody. I do get that, and I will apologize and take credit for what's going, or take responsibility for what's going on in the room. I will apologize to Lisa or Kitty Cat, whichever name you want to be called, and I will apologize to you for that, and hope you stick around. And I hope G Mama sticks around. She's been around for a while. Um, it's just one of them things. Maybe we'll just mark it up for being late on a Sunday night. And yeah. Puppy Power. Don't block him. What is it you want to say to me so bad that you just keep coming in under different accounts? Well, thank you for the follows for a while. I appreciate that. And like I said, your other account's been your other account's been unblocked and unmuted. And you're welcome here at any time that you want. And I give Puppy Power the floor, and he doesn't speak. You're 100% right, Amber. And listen, there's somebody who comes in here who goes and watches awareness, and me and hers had conversations outside of lives, and they've been really good conversations. And she came in and made her own mind up. You know, Puppy Power 3 point whatever it is. You're in here. I seen you come in here. What do you want to say that's so bad? I do not watch awareness of any kind. So, Montgomery, the only thing I worry about awareness about is they tend to group up and start telling lies, and they tell the lies as facts, and it's kind of like that thing where there's enough people who start telling something, everybody starts to believe it. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. Who's DD for one? That's what I'm shouting. Soccer Mom. I've been in DD's account on my burners. The only DD I know in her is Digital Deceiver, and she does a live pretty early in the morning. And I can say I've never been in one of her lives in no shape or form. And besides, I've got this and a backup. That girl, but you've been in there 9 a.m. her time. Wrong again, buddy. I'm not for sure what GER and is, but wrong again. I've never been. Okay, you're probably saying that's her, and you've been in there at 9. Okay, I'm with you now. I got you. You mistyped. You might have big fingers like I do and hit the buttons. So that her, but you've been in there at 9 a.m. her time. No. Yeah, if it's a burner account, what's the name of it? You haven't asked the question yet. You made a statement that you see me in DD's lives, and you made another statement saying that that was her, and I've been in there at 9 a.m., and you have not asked a question yet. You made two statements. Actually, three statements. I'm still waiting for your question. I had to figure that one out, and then I got thinking too. I've got big fingers. Sometimes I hit the wrong buttons, but I'm not for sure if I mean I answered your statement. It definitely wasn't me. I've never been in Digital Deceivers Live as myself. I don't have a burner. I have a backup account. I don't need a burner. I have enough people who actually care about me that they send me stuff, so I know when people are talking about me. And this guy's been trying to get a box for like 6 months, and now he's got the opportunity to talk freely and not get blocked on a live that's got 102 people in it, and he's not taking his chances here. I do have words blocked. Figure out a way around them. If it's an E, put a 3. If it's an A, put an at sign. Put an emoji in the middle of the word. Damn, Bradley. Gotta mute that. I can't even repeat that. I was afraid I'd get a violation if I repeated that, Bradley. I told the missus, and she got a giggle out of it. $84 short for the room, guys. If anybody can help me with anything at all. Y'all want me to let Puppy Power up in the box? Then we need to hit $84. No, let Puppy Power in the box. There you go, Puppy Power. You send me $84, I'll unblock your main account and let you have a box. Thank you, Kitty Cat. I appreciate that. You would send me a penny? Thank you, Kitty Cat. We're going to try to get her back to healthy. You just said you would send me a penny. Yeah, I would send you a penny. I'm still waiting on it. Oh, he's made so many burner accounts trying to get his moment, and now I'm giving it to him, and he's kind of not using it. This is like getting the Superstar Mario Brothers and not running. Oh. Sorry, guys. I had to do that for some reason. Pan, we are still $84 short. We are still $84 short. I'm giving him every chance. I'm giving him every chance here, guys. He's been on so many times, and I'm gonna tell y'all, he hit me up in a DM. He was wanting to ask, let me in your live. I want to ask you some questions. And I was like, you can ask me questions right here in my DMs. Well, he asked me a question. I answered it. And he was like, nope, you're lying. I got the proof. Okay, show me the proof that I'm lying. And never, he just kept saying he had proof. He knew I was lying. And then he finally tells me, well, you're lying because um, I can't remember the awareness guy. He said I had said I was lying. That was his proof because somebody else said it. He asked me another question and I answered it. Nope, you're wrong about this. And this was a very personal question, that obviously I would know exactly what happened in my life and he wouldn't. So I don't know. Did he go missing?
Him got scared.
Puppy power. Puppy power. Still waiting. Still got connection, so he's puppy power 3.1. Where'd you go, buddy? Anybody can help with anything, guys. $84 short. I guess he left. Oh well. He had plenty of times. Wait a minute. Did I just kick Shelby out instead of puppy power? Crap. Shelby. Shelby. Holy crap. Shelby. My bad. I clicked on the puppy power name to block it. I didn't realize it was your post. And I was like, holy crap, I just kicked Shelby out. So I'll have to make you a mod again. Are you following me again, Shelby? I'm so sorry about that. I was like, he's had time, and I clicked on it because it was showing like right there. Your name was, and I clicked on it, and went bam, bam, and it went missing. And I was like, crap, I just got rid of Shelby. If you will send me another follow, there we go. Let me see if I can make you a mod now. All right, everybody. I'd like to welcome Shelby to the moderator team. Y'all welcome her in. I'm sorry about that. As soon as I did it, everybody in the chat can verify this. As soon as I did it, I went, oh crap, did I just get rid of Shelby? You're probably sitting there going, what the hell? See there, everybody, it goes to show that everybody can get deleted by accident. All right, Lisa, welcome back. Yeah, see what it was is I had to I fired Shelby, but I brought her back as a cheaper pay. Excuse me. I actually had a place try to do that to me one time. They I was like, hey man, we're going to have to let you go. And I was just like, oh man, that sucks. And sit there and I made it to the house and Angela went, hey, what are you doing home? And I was like, I just got fired. And she's like, really? Because your boss just called here looking for you. That doesn't make any sense. And I call him. He's like, hey, can you come back in? We want to talk to you about something. And I was like, well, maybe they made a mistake. I go back up there and it's like, man, we want to hire you back. But here's the deal. We'll put you in a different position, and this is your new pay. It was like $3 cheaper. Remember that? And I was like, what in the blue hell is this? Yeah, I'm stuck with Shelby. Shelby's been around for so long. She just needed a break. Shelby's been a mod for a very long time, too. So, She just needed a small vacation. I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I don't know what any of it is. I just keep clicking it, and it keeps doing something. My bad. I am bad about putting my finger in front of my speaker. So guys, if anybody can help me out with anything going towards this room, we're $84 short, guys. So close to it at this point. I don't know how much longer my voice actually has in me tonight to stay on live. My throat is killing me. Amber told Shelby, she said, I take it up with HR. You're worth so much more. Well, and Angela's in charge of HR. Crap, she's getting a raise. Thank you. The likes are definitely appreciated. We gotten so close to the rose gold tonight. We're only 24,488 short. Pretty close. The subscriptions, we're still waiting on our first person to subscribe for $9.99 a month. Listen, I only need 100 of you guys to sign up for $9.99 a month. I don't know how much of that we would get, but yeah, that's all I had. Yeah. So sign up for the super fan goals. So there we go. Become a super fan. I'm really not expecting anybody to sign up for $10 a month. TikTok will probably get $6 of that. Kit, I'm not for sure, to be honest with you. I don't know what exactly a super fan is. Okay, here's a list of it. What's a super fan goal? That's a super fan goal. Who could contribute? Okay, it could provide exclusive identity badges, advanced interactive privileges, and access to exclusive live content from the creator. Ooh, oh, fancy! All for $9.99 a month. And I know there's a chat, a sub chat only, and I tell you, I like you guys too much to do that, because it's like you pay so much, and then we can go into a chat, and it's the only ones that can comment are the people who's paid to be into the chat. But I don't. I've thought about that with. I didn't Google it at all, Annie. So if there's something else that you've seen on it, please enlighten us. I was just going by what they said on here. I don't know what kind of content I would be offering in that. I never really knew what it was to think about it. So, yeah, Shelby, that's how that the one the chat sub only thing is you can anybody can still watch it, but you don't have access to chat unless you sign up. So that means if the trolls wanted to troll me that bad, they would have to pay for the right to troll me. So, but then that also means that all my friends on here that comes on here nightly and when we're here, that damn it, what was I saying? You don't know. Super fans chat. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to do it to the ones who come on here every time we're live, just and chat and stuff. I wouldn't want y'all to spend money to just talk. But it would be nice to have that to block out the trolls. Oh, see, I did not know that. Maybe I'll look more into it and knock it down to $3.99. Yeah, kid, I'm gonna put her in the mail tomorrow. Kid said I'm bringing you out there tomorrow, dropping you off for 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I'll put her in the mail. Or I could go crazy without her for 2 or 3 months. When she was in the hospital, and I couldn't stay up there at the hospital with her because we had Juju back at the hotel room. Uh, it was I had to go back because she couldn't be left in the hotel room overnight by herself. And Lord, I missed her like crazy. I tell you, guys, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. If anybody can help with this remaining $84. I'm not. That's a pretty good idea, Angelo. Like a members only hat or something. Like everybody gets a tattoo that says, "Hey, I belong." That's just like, "Hey, I belong." I know I'm gonna be up all night long. Worried my butt off. I'm gonna look into the super fan more though. You'll definitely be ready to get back. She's already starting to doze. Bad. You're good. It's a little bad. 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 It's all good. It's 11 o'clock. It's past your bedtime. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I guess I'll. I don't know. $84 short still. Yeah. So one last big hoorah! You in the morning. So I'll have to get up in the morning and see if I can get any luck in the morning before it's due. Unless some kind of miracle comes through tonight and someone blesses me with $84 or enough people bless me with enough to get us there. So but if anybody wants to help, guys, now's the time. Thank you, everybody who did help. Thank you, everybody who's double tapped the screen, sent gifts, who's going here and talk, who chatted, who prayed. Thank you for all of that, guys. And I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Maybe if I can get this button to work.